Right, leaving the car there. Literally, it is just there, behind these trees. But a thunderstorm is kicking off overhead. It's just been rattling round. Quite loud, to be fair. But I just need to get up and out of here before anyone comes. This place is absolutely amazing from the outside, by the way. I just hope I can get in. But at least it wasn't far away from where I stayed last night. And I've now got more locations, so if I can't, it's okay. But I've been really wanting to get in this one. Probably out of every one I've got, this is the one I want to get in the most. Look. And just on time you get the thunder. Look at that. What a place. I really wanted to get the drone up round this. Bloody hell. But with the amount of rain coming down, I don't know if I should. And lightning, probably not a good idea. I just don't, it looks really secure, but I know people have been in here, so I don't know what to think. I'm just very impressed with this thunder situation. I just want a big fork lightning now to finish it off. That's why I'm just filming it as I'm walking. Oh, there's a well over there, just past the trees. It's like so atmospheric, it's brilliant. Seriously, look at this rain. It is absolutely bouncing down. Now a minute ago I thought, can I just open the door from under here? Because there's a handle just above, but it's locked. So there's got to be another way in, hopefully, anyway. Oh dear. Right, it's slowed down a little bit. So I'm going to try and find a way into that. Huge place. I really hope I can get in here. I may or may not have just had a little poo in those woods over there as well. Bloody hell. That's loud. Because I kind of needed one. Oh, I can feel that thunder in my chest. It's so strong. Must be like the sound waves, like we've said before. Now, whoa, I don't know if you saw that. Fork lightning. Big fork lightning in front of us. And just like that, we're in. I'll see you in a minute. For you. He's just there on the left, just walking up. Massive bloke. I was trying to turn around there and I couldn't, but in fact there's a driveway down here with his car on it, so we'll go and have a look at his little security car. See here, look, cops security. Yeah, so I'm guessing he could just walk straight around that gate. Anyway, I'm going to turn around here and get out of here. And he's going to be annoyed. I feel sorry for the bloke. He's doing his job at the end of the day, but I'm doing mine. So let's head out of here. I'm going to see if I can borrow someone else's drone footage as well. I'll see if I can find anyone that'll let me use theirs, because you need to see the building properly. Wow, what an adventure that one was. Absolutely unbelievable. So glad I got the ladders, because it was definitely worth seeing. But what you don't see in the Sunday video for that is, just after I said goodbye, after I'd turned round from the security guard, a police car came past me as well. Neither of them were even looking at me at all. They weren't bothered. They just carried on going on the way to that place. And wow, talk about close. I had only just got back to the car when I got the drone out, and he drove past. So if he'd come 30 seconds earlier, and in fact I was going to tie the window back up with the string. If I'd done that, he would have caught me with the ladders, and that would have been it, done. I would have been caught. At the moment, I am just driving. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just getting away from everywhere as quick as possible, and then I'll work out where I'm going afterwards. I'm filthy, I'm wet, and I'm so happy I got in there. That has just changed everything. So the last couple of days I felt a bit down. I felt a bit poorly, if I'm being honest. I think I've had a bit of cold. I was a bit bunged up last night. I don't know whether it's just because I've had like nights and nights of not enough sleep, and it's just caught up on me a little bit, or because of that crash on the M11 right at the beginning of the trip. I think that it's all sort of backed up. So last night, having a half decent sleep, and I had a sleep before I went in there for an hour in the car, I think that's helped. Plus the adrenaline of you can see I'm buzzing, I'm bright red, I'm buzzing. So I'm probably going to have some sort of adrenaline hangover in a little bit, and I'm just going to go, I'll be dead. So I've just rung my dad and told my dad. I've just rung Andy, but he didn't answer, so I'm going to try and ring him again in a bit, because he'll love that story. Absolutely amazing place. I'm so glad I got in. Shame about that barn owl though, gutted, and the cat, but wow. Right, Jesus, I've just stopped. I'm soaking. I need to get changed, but I'm just going to move from here because I'm not in the best of spots. I just needed to stop because I was shaking. It is proper shook me up, that, in a good way. Like, my adrenaline is just going through the roof. I feel sick, but I feel hyper. I've just, like I said, I've just been on the phone to my dad, and I was just like, just like constant talking, and he's like, calm down, just tell me slowly. So it just gives you such a buzz, and I love that. But I don't think you understand how close I was to be caught. If I'd been 30 seconds more, he would have seen me with the ladders, and that would have been it, done. I know I've just said that a minute ago. I think I said it to you. But then the police would have come. Then there's a possibility I get my phones taken away from me. And then that's just all sorts of trouble for me. Really is. Right. Off to the next, which is 2-hour drive. I'm going to go and find somewhere. I don't even want any dinner. What the time? I thought it was 4:30 then. It's 2:30. I also need to have a look at how much footage I've just got from that. I reckon it's only 20-30 minutes, but I don't care. I'd rather have a 20-30 minute banger like that than not. So, right. I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. I'm in such a good mood. I just remembered why I stopped wearing these trainers that I've got on. Why did I forget this? So when it rains, you're not gonna like this. It dyes your toes black. My feet are gonna be black. That's just. I know people hate feet, so I'm sorry. I've got black toes. I do apologise to all the people that have phobia of feet, but there will be somebody definitely wanking. Right, I'm going to get myself sorted. Come through some amazing little villages, you know. I wish I could stop and show them all of them. Because, like, look at that building. Look at that bizarre church. And I've got to be careful because I'm in the car and there's cars about, but like really old Tudor age buildings. Obviously it's not Tudor because we're in a different country, but wow, it's just some lovely little places. Also a bit of a shame about the weather. There's a lot of these like fishing lake things around here as well. Loads of them. Like big, long, extended ponds. Which way are we going here? God knows. I do know, I'm following map, but the roads don't seem to make sense in these villages. They're all like off shop and higgledy-piggledy. I managed to get a dry t-shirt on, but I'm still sat here in wet shorts, which is not nice. So at some point I've got to stop and whip my balls out in public. I don't really know, unless I see some sort of like McDonald's, or I definitely don't want McDonald's for dinner. 100% I do not at all. This street's mad. That house doesn't even, it's leaning backwards. You can't really tell. But some of these houses, they just don't match, any of them. But I just love them. The different style. This part of France is very different to a lot of other parts of France I've been to, and it really doesn't look that good on camera because it's all grey and horrid. But they've got like a glow to them, these buildings, which isn't picking up on camera. Like a really nice orange glow to them. Oh no, I've just missed my turn off because I'm looking at what I'm doing on here. Let's go backwards. Hopefully there's no cars coming behind us. There is. Oh, just going, he's not even bothered. He wasn't bothered in the slightest. Didn't wait for me, just went straight round me. That dickhead. So anyway, back on track. Well, I've just had an absolute nightmare. Not one, but 2 packets of peanut M&Ms. I've just gone to open one. They're just ripped, and they're now all rolling round with my black toe. 2 packets out of 5. There is still some in one of them. Oh, what a nightmare. Right, I just realised that the majority of them had congregated next to my crotch. And there's not many of them on the floor. So, they were all sat here. Not that you need to see my right testicle, but anyway, I need to go through another one of these bloody toll road things. Well, we seem to have caught up with the storm that we were in earlier on. There's been lightning and all sorts while we've been driving through here. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. I hate it though because it ruins the behind the scenes videos. All I want to do is get out and look at places, but if the weather's bad, what's the point? Like, I don't want to trudge. Most of my clothes I brought with me are now soaking, so I don't want the ones I've got left. I don't want to ruin before I've even explored. I've only got 2 explores so far, and we're on what? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, day 4. So that, although Tuesday, I didn't expect to do anything anyway, but I should be on 3 explores by now. But I could be by the end of today. So I'm gonna crack on with that, and we'll see how we go from there on. But this weather's just rubbish. Right, so the next location I've just got, well, the one that I've driven an hour and a half to get to, well no, 2 hours to get to. I got to the front gate and it's got a ring doorbell. That's not a good sign. That's definitely not a good sign. Also, in addition to that, I've just gone onto one of the maps, and it's not on. This is why I've missed it. It's not on top of the actual place. It's on a building round the corner. It's been turned into like holiday jeets, where you can go horse riding and stuff like that. And if you look at the photos, the actual building that I wanted to go to is included in those photos. Now just give me a sec. Now you can see the barn in the distance there. That is part of the whole lot of buildings that, like I said a minute ago, are in use, or what I thought was separate to where we're going. However, it seems like it's all the same place. And I'll drive back up and have a quick look, but I'm pretty sure that it is not one for us to explore anymore. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but through those trees there is the place we're supposed to be going. There's stuff all down here, the grass is cut. There's a swimming pool somewhere over this side. I think that might be it, with the red things next to it. So, ooh, Jesus, getting dripped on. We'll go and have a look around this side just to be sure, but I'm 99.9% sure we're done with this one. Like, it is actually dead easy just to walk in, but if it's somebody's house or somebody, it says temporarily closed on the maps. So this is the thing that makes me think, was it in use and now it's not? But I've been given this by someone that's not been exploring for a couple of years. So, I don't know. I'm going to go around the other way and have a look. See, these are the main gates, or what I would class as the main gates of the place. It's got a ring doorbell, a post box, and everything on it. But it's chained up. So if we go down here, this brings you to the other barns and other outbuildings. I might just drive in there and go and have a look. What's it look like from here? There's sheep in there. There's a dog. There's a big fecking dog. There's about 18 dogs. All bouncing about in the place that we would have to go to get to it. No chance, absolutely no chance. I'm turning around and getting out of here. The dogs are coming now. Oh no, they're not. They're behind these gates. Like, that one's not too scary, that's at that gate. This one over here, a little bit more scary. I feel like that one would rip my actual face off. So, we are departing. Look at him, doing his job. Right, let's go. Right, this has caused a little bit of an issue. I ummed and ahed about coming to this one as well, because it was like the wrong direction compared to the rest. So, I've booked a hotel for tonight, which I wasn't going to do. I was actually going to book one tomorrow night. But I've been thinking, I haven't actually edited Sunday's video and uploaded it, so I need Wi-Fi. So, what I'm going to do is go straight there now. It's a 2-hour 40 drive, 290 kilometers, so what's that? Call it 180 miles. I'll get there for 7 minutes past 8. I'll go to my room, edit, upload, and then I'll do one of two things. I'll either go back out and go exploring, or I won't. No, but what I'm thinking is that actually then takes me closer, a lot closer to 4 other explores. The one of them is the one that we went to the other day, where the man came and wanted to kill me. So if I'm going to go there, I'll probably go there at night time. Oh God, we can have some problems here. This car is coming, and there's a drop down my side. I'm going to drop down this big bleeding gap if you're not careful. There we go. He was a bit of an arse. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go there, make a decision. I'm not feeling that tired, to be fair. Make a decision on whether I'm going to do an explore tonight, depending on how quick I can get the video edited, uploaded, and ready. Because it's Friday night now, so you'll see the first video on Sunday. It's just chaos, always chaos. So then I can decide whether I do 1 that night and 2 the next day, or 2 the next day and 1 on Sunday. I don't know, we'll see. Right, so we're about 2 hours into the drive. I've got another like 45 minutes to go, and we're still in this storm. It literally has followed us the whole way. Look at those clouds. Look at the sheets of water coming from the sky, and there's been lightning and thunder and all sorts. It's quite nice. I quite like it to drive in. I know a lot of people don't like driving in rain, but when it's like that with big bolt lightning and fork lightning or whatever. Yeah, I didn't mean bolt lightning, did I? I meant fork lightning. Yeah, when you see all things like that, I love it. I think it's brilliant. The only downside is people like that in front that just randomly pull out and get right up people's arses. There's no need for that in this weather. But anyway, I do feel like I've let you down a little bit with this behind the scenes. We've had so many good behind the scenes over the last couple of over the last couple of months. Right, seen some amazing places. But this trip, I have done so much driving. There's just no point showing you things like this over and over and over again. Oh look, here's another road and it's still raining. Oh no, look at my face while I'm driving. And the thing is, a lot of people, it's inevitable, don't like me. They like seeing the places, but they might not like me. So I can't put too much of me in it. Otherwise people will like, oh, fuck off, I'm not watching this. But it is what it is. Like, somebody told me the other day that I need to change what I do in my videos because they weren't enjoying it. And I think I mentioned it to you. At the end of the day, I've got to do what I enjoy. But trust me, this is not it at the moment. Look at this. Jesus Christ. That is terrible. We're right in the storm now. I can barely see out the window. Right, I better concentrate. Bloody hell. People are putting the hazards on and everything. So glad I put this back on the frame. Earlier on I was pre-filming, just holding it in my hand when I should be really. But we're on little back roads and now it's on my little frame thing. So I don't need to do anything with it, but oh, it's slowing down again now. Starting to get really hungry as well. I want to take you somewhere really cool. I want to do like a proper travel video. Not just exploring travel. Like somewhere I can focus on just doing proper travel and show you that as well. Like for midweek videos, not getting rid of the exploring videos, but in addition, like extra. So extra content for you. So don't cry, oh, stop exploring. I'm not. I just want to do more. I want to do more stuff. But it's just not possible at the moment. Anyway, the people that are sick of my face are turning off now. Right, I've just banged the car on the pavement, which I shouldn't have done really, but I just did it while I got a parking spot. But it says that my parking is included. And I've just got here and they said, oh yeah, the parking's full. So now I've got to go and try and find some parking, which is a bit of a shit. I can't see any spaces for miles. She says it's free until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning anyway. All the spaces on the streets. But there's no spaces on the streets. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. But it's fine anyway. I'm sure I'll sort some. I can smell food. I am so hungry. It is unbelievable how hungry I am. It's because I had breakfast and then didn't have any dinner, did I? So that's why. Dinner. Sounds like Batman. Right, I'll work it out anyway, and then we'll go in, do some editing, probably fall asleep, and then never go anywhere. No, I want to explore. I want to go and look around Angers, or however you pronounce it, because it looks really nice here. But I might have time for that in the morning. We'll see. It depends what happens tonight, really. Well, that worked out well. When I told you I couldn't get a parking space, I was there, across from the hotel, and just as I pulled out, somebody else came out of space. So what I'm going to do now, rather than go straight into the hotel, I'm just going to go and look around this corner, see what food places there are, because then I can either make a plan of coming back round here in a minute and going and sitting in somewhere and eating, because I'd quite like to do that, if I'm being honest. I'd quite like to go and have a curry or something. But if not, then I'll just have to get something to take back to the room. It's quite a nice place, I think, here. The sky looks good. At least it's not banging it down like it has been all day. But it seems quite a nice place. Now there's some grimy looking bits off in the distance, but most of it seems fine. I do need a wee. Right, that's a burger place down there. Really want burgers though. I don't know what this something cafe up here. I just want some food. I know I'm gonna get up here and go out for easiest and just get shit, and I don't want it. I honestly don't want it. That's a bar. That's not a. It says cafe, but it's a bar. It's not food. Ooh, the tram stops are right here, so I'll be able to get right into town in the morning without moving my car, which is good. Right, there's a couple of food places over there. There's Mamarole, world street food. Restaurant photo. Can't tell what that says. And then I can smell other places. I'm sure there's more food places up here. But I think the town centre may be that way. But I'm not 100% sure. And I'm about to get run over. Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't really want to walk past this bar while I'm filming. Let's see. No. I could eat like a Chinese, an Indian, or something that's not a burger, or something like that. Or I don't want a kebab. I want something nice. You know what? All them outside that place have got the pints on the go, and I really want one. I like really want one now. I've seen them having one. Like that. It's a shisha bar. It's quite cool down here. But this is what when people say. This is what it does me head in when people say, "Oh, it's just like an holiday, paid holiday." Is it fuck? I can't go and get bladdered. I've just got to eat and edit. Right, I'm really torn now because we've got this street food one, world street food, that is all sorts of different things, to be fair, like these roll things, but I don't know if that's just like a burger roll, which I don't want. It smells really nice coming out of here. They've got like falafels and all sorts of things, but I don't think it looks very filling, any of it. I think it all looks very small. But next door we've got this, which does look really good. Like, I could eat that. I could definitely eat that. But once again, I don't know if that's going to be enough. But saying that, they're about 12-13 euros, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, €11.80 for what I want. But then there's a pizza place next door as well, and the pizza place smells so good. So I just don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a look at the menu. Now, even though the pizza place is really tempting, I'm not gonna do it because I had pizza yesterday and I feel like I want to have something totally different. I'm sick of having the same stuff over and over again. So we're gonna go for a bit of, I don't know if it is actually Chinese or if it's just some sort of Asian food, which is cool. It'll do me. Right, I've been umming and ahhing over all of these. I'm going to go for the beef noodles and the prawn, whatever that may be. That, and a drink, I think. I know I'm really bad, but I could do with some chips as well, but that's because I'm British. But as long as I don't have Marmite beef, no thanks. Right, what just happened was hilarious. So I've ordered what I want, told her, showed her a photograph because it were easier, because her French and English isn't very good, and my French isn't very good. So we ended up speaking God knows what language between us. But I got 2 cans of Coke and somehow ended up with 2 meals. I were only going to get one. I decided I was going to get one, and I was like, which is best? And she said, get both. And then she upsold me to having a starter as well. So I've got 2 meals, a starter and 2 drinks, and it's cost me 29 quid, which actually is cheaper than a lot of the time when I go in bleeding McDonald's and places like that. So, and it's literally, I can hear them, they've just started cooking it in the back. So it's going to be good. It smells beautiful in here. Right, food sorted just as it's starting to rain, so we need to hurry up and get back in, because I don't want another soaking. I've already had one today and that is enough for me, but I'm looking forward to this lot. There's loads in there. Right, there we go. Beef noodles, whatever that was called, and the pork rolls and some green stuff that I do like, but I don't know where I'm supposed to put it because it's already got some in there, and I think it's got some in there, so don't really know. 2 cans of Coke as usual. I'm going to smell them and decide which goes on which. Right, I know I've just showed you, but I've just unwrapped this. It's mint and lettuce, and oh, it smells beautiful with that mint in it. Just, sorry, but that's got to be better than McDonald's any day of the week. Only downside is these stupid things made out of cardboard. I bet there's knives and forks in there, to be fair. But I can't be bothered to get up. Right, I've only had this one so far. I'm not had any of the other noodles. This is so tasty. It is ridiculous. Ginger and whatever that sauce was beautiful. Little tiny thin noodles, which I didn't even know were there. Those crispy things were vegetable versions of these, I think. Just so good. So good. Right, so the place where I had the man come and knock on my window with the girl sat on the bench that was saying, don't go exploring in that chateau, and was being horrible, really, because they didn't even know I was there for that. Like, I was, but they didn't know that. It's half an hour from here. So it's an hour round trip. It's 9:30, I think, now, maybe a little bit later. And I've got this video to start. However, that food has knocked me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna see how I feel when I've finished it. There's no point making my decision now. See what time it is and how I feel. Like, I'll probably feel like rubbish, but I have done it before where I make myself get up. But we'll see. There is another location around the corner from there, but it's got a moat round it, like a proper water-filled moat. So I have a feeling I won't get in there, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how we get on. But that food was banging. I would give that, I'd say the thick noodles, I'd give that a 9.6. But I'd actually give the other one, which I didn't think I was going to like as much, a 9.8. The flavours were just unbelievable. And I'm not usually a fan of thin noodles. I prefer big, thick ones. Not udon noodles. I'm not as bothered about them either. It's like the medium egg noodles I like. They're the best. Those pork things, the crispy things, I'd give like a 6.5. Not my thing at all. They were too greasy and just not great. But anyway, there you go. There's your little food review. I've not had my leaves yet. I might have them in a bit when I'm feeling like I need refreshing with some mint.